Boy, we're off to a slow start. I already was on mute. Okay, I can do this now. Let's see who's here today. Okay, today, so far we have D-Wayne Rap, Debbie Baker, Bunson's here, Cynthia, Tammy, Janice, Sheila, me, Kevin's here, Lisa's here, Lady Tammy is here. Just in time, we can start now that she is here. And Audio Coffee is here. Thank you. 37 people here already, 37 likes as well. I have to do this all alone today. Star had a personal thing she had to take care of, so she will not be able to join us, so I'm going to do my best. Let's see what we got here. Let me turn myself down. Down here. Okay. All right, we got a lot of stuff here. I got so many tabs open. That's scary, but that means anything can go wrong. But we have a lot that we can share today. It should be fun. We're going to go back to some Twitter posts. I have some screenshots that I can pull up. I went into the archives of mine and Rogue Mama's back and forth on X and in our DMs. And I was like, oh man, there's all this stuff I missed because I forgot to pull it up or didn't have time, or sometimes she'll send me like 800 screenshots or something, so I missed stuff. So we'll go back and pull some of that stuff up as well. And then we got some new Twitter activity or X activity from fake Megan Fox or Megan Faux Fox. So that should be fun as well. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of Dick Lickman's Substack article. So should be pretty fun today. Reading his, I didn't read his stuff before. I don't think ever. And he had some interesting, interesting Substack posts. So we'll go into those too, and we'll read through those. They're kind of unhinged and crazy, but it should be fun. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's see. Oh, a lot of new people just popped in. I didn't even catch it. Miss Doolittle's here. Deborah, Sally, Tracy, Man, Storybook Doll. Kid Leslie's here. Lou Wink is here. Sandy Hart. Hi, Sandy. Okay, we are ready to go, I think. Eric H is here. Hey, Eric, thank you, everybody. All right, let's see what we can find here. Let's give me a second. Like I said, I have to pull stuff up today. I'm all alone. No one's with me. All right. Not that one. Not yeah. Well, no, let's go to this one. This one. There's so many. Okay. All righty, there we go. Now I think I got stuff put in order here. All right, so lately it seems like the playbacks now have joined this new game of calling me an astroturfer and everything else. Well, here's Lisa. She's delightful. She's lovely. And I'm gonna go into. I got a beef to pick with them too, because I didn't like some of the things they're saying about me. Jay needs to give me a wrench. Nancy, do you need a wrench? Well, I don't have. I'll remind me later. Lisa Hines is here. I have StreamYard open because I'm here by myself. I can't. I don't have my own YouTube open, so I'll remind me. But here's Lisa, and she seems to think that she's got stuff to say about me, and we're going to get into that too because that's something that kind of annoyed me. Amazon's delivered. I'm glad your Amazon is here. Because she keeps saying that I came into this for viewers, and Jeremy Hills is paying me, and Megan Fox should be paying me, and they're sending me subs because of some big grand scheme. Jeremy Hills is paying me, and he's sending me subs for a big scheme that not being paid as an astroturfer. Well, we're going to cover that because somebody's got some explaining to do if that's the case, because I did my own digging this week. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. All right, I want to get to this one here. I like that one. Want to have this many tabs opened. This one's pretty good, though. If you remember from Tug's stream, this is a little while ago. I'll see if I can make it bigger, too. I don't know. Let's go. All right. This was kind of funny because Tug pulled this up on his screen. Did a screenshot of this on his stream like a couple weeks ago. And these are just a handful of the messages that Volmit has sent him. Handful of messages. And as you can see here, he just pulled this up really fast, and kind of showed the number of messages he gets over a short period of time, emails that he gets. But I pulled it up and I was looking at it closer because I wanted to see what they said in the headings. And he's like, great lawyering here. Hopefully this gets straightened out. Check out my Substack. New podcast. Check out my Substack, right? 19 minutes in where he talks about what the hells. Isn't it ironic if you complain about unprofessional behavior while acting unprofessional by skipping a conference to ambush a motion? Isn't that ironic? Oh my goodness. Check out my Substack. Here's my YouTube video. You didn't call Levy County about Dick Lickman and me. Look, I mean, he's just here's another Substack article I wrote. Here's our YouTube video. This must be the newest anti-health ecosystem member. Check out my Substack. Here's another YouTube. I'm confused. And then he puts up another YouTube. What does Jeremy think is illegal about Key Fundraiser? Okay. Check out my Substack, another YouTube video. This looks totally legitimate. This guy will send Tug and everybody else just all of these crazy unhinged emails, and nobody cares. Nobody responds to him because he's so meaningless. But he's funny. I mean, in terms of, if you're looking to make fun of somebody, he's funny, if that counts for anything. Hopefully everyone, remember, hit that like button. Please do. Cheryl, new here. Hear your name a couple of places. Thought I'd try you out. Well, thank you, Cheryl, for trying me out. I appreciate it. Mud Dog's here. Hi, Mud Dog. I might miss some of you just because I'm here all alone today without Starcasm. It's so sad. But that's okay. And then we're also going to put up a reminder of how this really all started. Look at this one here. This was Megan Fox, and Rogue sent this to me. She's like, oh my God, I'm dying because fake Megan Fox. And this is where it started. She sends this over to Volmit. It says, actually, my better half has you blocked. You can send your questions to me, though, and I will respond in time. However, just don't knock me up during your investigation. If I remember correctly, you normally sleep with the people you're investigating, right? This is what I found so funny when we first started covering this disaster. We started covering this disaster of a human, and I found this so funny that I shared this. And me and Rogue were going back and forth, and Roslyn, and here there's 5 people. Me, Roslyn, Rogue, Natalie, and Star. And we found this so funny. We were sending all of these back and forth to each other, and then we started engaging with him as well. Because, he was engaging with everybody. Remember, he was having back and forth with Imaka Hunt and just everyone who would send him Mary Lenkins, he's having a back and forth with. And I just found this so funny that I had to cover it. Because what else am I going to? I mean, if I didn't, nobody else was going to. And so, of course, I had to pull all of his unhinged tweets up, and I had to share them. And then I thought after 2 episodes that it would be over. But then he decided to start talking about me on his crummy show, the completely unknown unwatchables. And then on top of that, Then he started writing Substack articles about me and Megan. And what really got me mad, though, see, at first I thought it was fun and cute. What got me mad is when we were going through his unhinged tweets, and then we saw that he had all those nasty memes of Megan up, and I was like, what is this? And so then I kind of actually got mad at him a little bit. And then he tried to defend all of those nasty, memes that he was putting up on X. He's like, well, I didn't put them up. Dick Lickman did. And since Dick Lickman doesn't know her, it's okay for him to do it. Just I want it because I know her, and that'd be mean. And I was like, man, you have just, the moral character of, I don't know. I mean, he's such a slime ball. So, yeah, I couldn't. At that point, I got mad, and then I decided I was going to actually, attack him on YouTube, not physically, but, I really wanted to make sure that everyone knows what a scumbag this guy really is. And that is what he is. He's a scumbag. But trust me, fake Megan, she's not holding back anymore. She's really letting him have it. So we'll get to fake Megan, trust me. And hey, I even got a couple new songs today. I don't know if anyone's interested in hearing a song. I got a couple Volmit songs if anyone's interested. Let me see. Let me get to them. Which one do I want first, though? I have two songs. Oh, this one's really good. Yeah, let's do that one. Or is it too early for a song? Are you ready for a song? If so, I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is good here. Let me make sure it's not muted and stuff. Trash Panda made this song. And let me get back over to it. It's called Talking Points. It's called Talking Points by Trash Panda. It doesn't have like a video or anything. It's just a song, but it's called Talking Points. It's pretty good. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. Let me go back to the beginning of it here. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Ready for it.
Woke up this morning, checked my screen. Oh no, Mike thinks he's in a bad dream. Every comment, every meme, clearly a vast astroturf scheme. Typed up a rant in Comic Sans. Mom said, good job, now wash your hands. Engagement farming, he declared from his basement lab, completely unprepared. Talking points, Mike's got a chart and some shiny coins. Every critic is a secret plot. Hate to break it, bro, you're just not that hot. Talking points, when your facts are weak, you just anoint yourself the victim of a brand campaign. To your life and you're not causing pain. He sees sock puppets in every thread, swears we all live inside his head. One retweet, full-blown attack, or maybe your work's just really whack. Says he's neutral, says he's tough, cry smear job if we call his bluff. Builds a case out of duct tape dreams and a vision board made of losing memes. Talking points, Mike's got a chart and some shiny coins. Every critic is a secret plot. Hate to break it, bro, you're just not that hot. Talking points, when your facts are weak, you just anoint yourself the victim of a brand campaign. Do you laugh and you're not causing pain? He sock puppets in every thread, swears we all live inside his head. One retweet, full-blown attack, or maybe your work's just really whack. Says he's neutral, says he's tough, cry smear job if we call his bluff. Builds a case out of duct tape dreams and a vision board made of losing memes. AstroTurgid, new campaign, Operation Urgent Urgent. Mike, buddy, the call's coming from inside the house. Maybe stop writing 10,000-word essays about 5 people on X. Talking points, Mike's declaring war from his mom's joint. Every comment is a federal crime, someone please take away his online time. Talking points, another article full of destroys. Do not be stalked, you're just being read. Sorry you lost the internet thread. Astroturf everywhere, except in Mike's backyard, he's too broke for landscaping. Woke up this morning, checked my screen. Oh no, Mike thinks he's in a bad dream. Every comment, every meme, clearly a vast astroturf scheme. Talking points. When your facts are weak, you just anoint yourself the victim of a grand camp campaign. Doom will laughing, you're not causing pain.
All right, that was pretty good. Good job, Trash Panda. I appreciated that. Sorry, it was actually on a loop starting over. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. That was Trash Panda who made that. I've got another one later. It's a little it's a little more rock and roll, but we'll get to that one later. Listen, thank you so much. Listen, Rock and Stone, thank you so much. $5 Canadian for bell money. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated. Sad cowbell, everybody. Yeah. See, that didn't work at all. No, I think it's broken. I don't know. I'm not winning here. Star, I need you, Star. Nobody. Lady Jen with the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Lady Jen. I don't even think I can attempt to cowbell anymore. It's such a disaster. It's so sad. I'm embarrassing myself. Star, come back, Star. No, everyone heard that sound cowbell, and like even Rosin and Rogue won't come on with me. They won't even join me in chat anymore. They're like, "We're done with you." They were so embarrassed by me. They don't even message me anymore. It's just they think I'm out. We're not winning today. That's for sure. It's not going well. Here's actually what's happening. I think I'm not 100% sure. I think because I think the microphone thinks it's an echo and it's canceling it out. Because so I think it's shutting out the actual cowbell because it actually doesn't sound bad over here. I think the microphone thinks it's an echo and is shutting it down. Because in my ear, when I'm listening to it, it doesn't sound like what it sounds like here in my home. So I think I'm sorry. I'm such a mess today. I'm such a mess. I was all thrown off by everyone abandoning me. Hey, your mom, how are you? What's going on? Well, I'm doing a stream. That's what's going on. What do you mean, what's going on? You know what we do here. I have a few messages. Some future memes or some future memes for Volmit though that Rogue meant. Give me 1 sec here. All right, this one. I think Rogue made them. I don't know. This one says only accept authentic Tibetan yak bell because mine doesn't work. It works here in this room, but I think the microphone is picking it up as it's not going good for me. Thank you so much, Buck Naked. I appreciate it for $2 super chat. Thank you for that. Okay, but this one says Rogue made a lot of these. I think it's Rogue. I don't know, but this one says the year is 2031. Megan Fox has won a Pulitzer. I'm still on Substack writing Megan Fox versus Megan Fox Part 97, the Foxening. he's so obsessed with himself. Yes, I'm all by myself, your mom. Star couldn't join me. She had something come up. She had, I don't want to share any of her personal business or whatever, but she had something come up, a family thing. And then Rogue disappeared. And Rosalind, she doesn't like me anymore, is my guess. So they've all abandoned me, and I'm all by myself. I can't even get Natalie from the UK to join me. No, nobody. It's Jonathan B for your abandonment issues. Thank you so much, Jonathan B, for my abandonment issues. Yes, I'm so sad, so alone. But you know what? I proved yesterday I can do this on my own, because yesterday morning we did wrestling and it was a fun time, and hopefully everyone can go back and watch if you missed it. But thank you so much, Jonathan B, for my abandonment issues. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated. I don't know. Rosalind's still awesome, but yeah. Yeah, Rosalind's probably, yeah, she's busy with Derek. She's left me for Derek. Why? Why? I'm better than Derek. Julie says, I like you, Jay. You're growing on me. Thank you, Julie, from the UK, the worldwide show. All right, let's take a look at another meme. This one's pretty good, too. That Rogue made. All right. Screen, hurry up. This one says, this is a Volmit meme. It says, people say just ignore Megan Fox, but how? She exists. She investigates. I need to vomit. She's just so upset. He can't ignore her because she exists. Her mere existence. I couldn't imagine someone being in my head so much. It's such a. It would be such a negative existence to wake up every day and just have Megan Fox derangement syndrome. That's what it says. Like she spent all night making a bunch of these. Megan Fox posted again. I haven't slept in 72 hours. My dog left. My Substack is just me yelling fair use into a crock pot. It's a really sad existence. Hold on. Gosh, she made another one. This is what we do with our free time. See, that's the thing. He thinks like this is a high finance campaign against him that he's been subjected to. No, this is so much fun. It's a lot of fun. She made this one too. I didn't even read Megan Fox's article yet, but I'm already writing a 14-page rebuttal in Comic Sans. Truth has tone too, Megan. I think she has one more. Hang on, let me see. These were made like a month ago. I forgot about it. Like I said, I was in the archives last night digging through and working diligently to make this happen. I think this is the last one she made. This one says, oh, for heaven's sake, stop calling Megan Fox brave and smart before I lose my calm, collected demeanor and open my jar of internalized envy. Extra chunky. You got to have the extra chunky internalized envy. Uh, Hey, it's Serena's here. Hi, it's Serene and Grandma Sal. Celeste's here. Thank you. Rickles is here. I didn't even see Rickles stick in here, I think. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. This is another one. This one was on the what the hell's like fake Facebook site, I think. And this was pretty good too. Oh, I gotta actually. There we go. I just threw it in my mouth. A fat ass dude recently wishes it's obvious Crook and Cocaine Gabe have something in common. They are into men. Real life Lisa and fantasy Lisa. That's a good watch over there on the what the hell's Facebook page that I think is like a fake. I don't think it's a real deal, but it's pretty funny anyways. That's so cute. There was some back and forth that Rogue had when I was over on the Two Fleas, and she saved some screenshots. And here, I'll pull them up. Please, that is a dude. Yeah, it seems like it. Yes, sir. We go back and watch from the beginning, but not now. Ellie's here. Hi, Ellie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, no, but she saved these screenshots. Like I said, I was in the archives and I was digging deep to make sure I could find all of this stuff for you guys. And this is what happened when there's like 4 of these, so I can get the whole back and forth. But so I was over in their chat, and then so was Rogue too. And sometimes Rogue will go in under a different name just to play around and stuff. We have a lot of fun doing this. Dude looks like a lady. Not. All right, but this one, you can see DBK today, who says, "Hi, Germ. You are over here supporting another channel. You gave permission to use your name in the thumbnails. We know you strike everyone who uses your name without permission. Adding to the ecosystem won't help you. Come on, Jay. You know from watching Megan and Tug," and hang on, I'll get to the next one here. So this guy's calling me out now, calling me out. Or lady, I don't know who it is over there. Another one of their idiots. But it says, "Come on, Jay. You know from watching Megan and Tug and Shizzy, your words, who everyone is and what the story is. You didn't just happen upon Volmit X. Megs is your mod in chats." I haven't seen Megan in here modding today. Hi, Lisa McCabe. "You started a pod 7 weeks ago. You have the same subs, and you certainly didn't get a few thousand subs in 7 weeks without help. Megan Fox is just wigged out and needed someone to attack Volpe and Leatherman." Okay. Yeah, that's what happened. We'll continue on with this rant from DBK today. Okay, and then she continues. "And Miyagi watches, so we don't have to. Lisa doesn't care about any of your channels. She's never mentioned Star, and no one knows who she is. It's clear she wants people to know she's someone, though. Have fun going on after Volmit and Leatherman. It'll be fun to watch them make more Hale's videos for free." Okay, thank you. I don't know what that means, but yeah. I'm going to continue going after them after Megan paid me. But then Rogue goes on. I think this is Rogue. I can't remember. There's one more, I think, in this little stream here. It's Rogue Mama says, "Wait, are you the Lori who lied about Squid to Lisa last night? Squid never said Bruce called CPS on her. She said he threatened to. Listening isn't your forte, or maybe you just enjoy lying to be a drama llama." So it's just, this is a little more back and forth that we have over there. Now, I'm blocked. I can't be in their chat anymore. They have muted me. I'm not allowed to be there anymore. I don't know why. I've always been friendly and nice. I mean, I make fun of them over here, but I'm really nice in their chat. I thought that's all I needed to do, but I guess not. Let's pull up. I'm going to do Dick Lickman first, and then I'm going to pull up some fake Megan Fox and see some of her back and forth. All right. Because he has a few different articles. This is just a preview here on this one. Let me show this one first. I'll make it bigger. I can make it bigger. Now he's actually just sharing what's Volmit. He's just sharing Volmit's Substack here. Because that's what they do. They just share each other's stuff back and forth all day long. But this is what he wrote in the beginning, like the prequel for sharing the Volmit Substack. It says, "Pro Hell's AstroTurf Army exposed. Coordinated campaign targets critics of YouTube's Janon. And the latest on the Jeremy Hale saga, a coordinated group of pro-Hell's online personalities, including new YouTubers like Jason, Hipsher, and veteran agitator Rosalind Duke, have launched what investigative journalist Mike Volpe calls a full-blown astroturfing campaign. Their mission: engage, provoke, and attack anyone daring to scrutinize Hell's dubious lawsuits, anti-Semitic slurs, or YouTube grift machine. Former ally Megan Fox has gone all in, boosting these anonymous sycophants while spinning the narrative for Hell's benefit. But Volpe, now the target of bizarre emails and obsessive trolling, isn't backing down, as he realizes the smear campaign isn't organic, it's orchestrated. He is getting to the bottom of it. Veteran agitator Rosalind Duke. She has been at this so long. She's a pro. She's a veteran. Yes, I haven't had a chance to share that with Rosalind, but yes, she's going to enjoy that, I think. She could put that on her resume, actually. She's a veteran astroturfer. Let me go back and get to his actual article he wrote. You know what I don't like about Substack? I'll tell you this. When you're on Substack and you back out of something, it takes you back to the top of the page, and then you have to go and find it again where you left off. But don't worry. I'll get there. I'm good at this. Let's see. It's right after this one. What the hell is YouTuber sues everyone in sight? Oh, yeah. Now, hold on. Do we want to share that one? I know there was another one, too. Yeah, we'll do this one. This is how he writes an article.
Now we get to the What the Hell segment, and Ray Bonercrusher, that's not his actual name, but that's what we're going to call him.
This is how you write an article.
He sent me an email earlier this week, and he asked me to read it.
This is how he writes
Michael,
article.
A rumor is going around
says, sorry, all
that I have joined up with Jeremy Hale's. It's completely untrue. Is there any
Well,
way you can address this on your channel?
Bizarre
Get a chance. There you
emails.
go. All right, before that,
Rogue
hold
is
on.
here.
What
Rogue
is What the
sends a
Hales?
bunch
What the
of
Hales
bizarre
refers to
emails
Jeremy
nowadays.
Hales, who runs a
She's-
YouTube channel
she's all-
called What the
she's all
Hales.
looped up.
He sues
But I'm glad
everyone.
she's
He's
here.
threatening to sue his girlfriend's sister. he sued his neighbors, Michelle Preston and John Cook, because there were some alleged defamatory defamatory signs, that is. He claimed that they are tortiously interfering with his business and now
I didn't know that had sound added to it. Hang on. Let me go back over here. Let me see if I can mute that. Hang on. All right. We'll do it again. This should work. Actually, yeah, this one's good too.
in the What the Hale
There, we'll toss that. All right. That shouldn't have any audio. Oh, thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I didn't know that. I have my headphones down, so I can't hear everything perfectly. We'll do this one, though. This one's good. Shock it, shotgun, sham, litigious YouTuber Jeremy Hale's files suit so sloppy. Even his fans should be embarrassed. Yeah, his fans are all embarrassed. Yep. All right. So, to the article we go. Here you see a narcissist, Jeremy Hale, specializing in frivolous lawsuits. All right. So, you see, he's making action figures himself. Yeah, okay. Jeremy Hale hates Jews. Okay. And this was published by Richard Dick Lickman and Volmit. All right, the two of them combined together to write this. And here's the reading of this. It says, Jeremy Hale, the litigious YouTuber with the cultish following, allegations of anti-Semitism and courtroom fetish is under fire again. This time not from his targets, but from reality. His latest conspiracy-laced complaint isn't just weak, it's legally illiterate. His supposed war on defamation is imploding under the weight of his own ego, his echo chamber, and the serious misunderstanding of basic law. The court's next move may be to dismiss the whole thing and punish him for wasting everyone's time. His lawyer, former dentist lawyer, no claims to outrageous Randy Shockett. All right, all right. Here, we'll continue on. Give them a chance here. On episode 34 of the Unknown podcast, completely unknown to anybody in the world other than Volmit and Dick Lickman and a cast of characters we created in our heads. But completely unknown podcast, co-host Volmit and Dick Lickman torch Hale's latest federal lawsuit drafted by Trenton, Florida family law attorney Randall Shockett as a textbook shotgun pleading that fails at every level of basic competency. Shockett, shotgun sham, the Lego lawsuit that has no trigger. Hale's filed a sprawling defamation and conspiracy complaint against 10 defendants, accusing them of launching a coordinated attack to destroy his reputation. Jeremy Hale's crackpot conspiracy is that YouTube Lego jealousy led to a vast media plot. He and his attorney actually put this in legal papers, but in doing so, he forgot a crucial element, specifying what exactly any of them did. You need to spell out the claims, said Lickman. The who, what, when, where, why, and how. The complaint has none of it, dumbass. All right, we'll continue on. I see how it's going. Says this is, hey, Iowa Gals here. Thank you. And you can be late. I'll forgive you. You can go back and watch from the beginning. All right, back to this wonderful piece here. Volmit read aloud from a motion filed by defendant Dave Helm's attorney, Christopher Gage, which demands a more definite statement under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 12E. All right. It's not Rule 16. I thought we only had rules. We have more than one rule. This thing is a mess, Volpe says. It lumps all defendants together without identifying who did what. That's not just sloppy, it's fatal. Lickman agreed. This complaint should be thrown out. It doesn't describe an object or the conspiracy, the agreement, or any overt facts, and it fails to allege defamatory statements that are actually actionable. You can't sue someone for an opinion or misreading copyright law. Okay. Shotgun sham, no claim, no conspiracy, no case. At the core of the Hale's conspiracy claim is the laughable assertion that YouTubers and attorneys were conspiring to take down Jeremy Hales. But as Lickman pointed out, you can't have a civil conspiracy unless there's an actual civil wrong. Taking down a public figure isn't a tort. The only specific allegation about Hale, one of the defendants, is that he once invited Hales to build Legos on a live stream. When Hales declined, Hale allegedly became angry after seeing him play Legos with another YouTuber and joined the supposed conspiracy against him. This is what he's hanging his legal claims on. Volpe says Volmit said in disbelief that Hale got jealous over Legos, and that's proof of a malicious plot. Now here is his cowgirl wife, George Hales. Once again, here is the investigative research. George Hales is not his wife, all right? It's not George Hales, all right? It's not his wife, all right? They're not married, all right? But Big Dummy can't do any research into that. He can't research anything. Oh, it's frustrating. Thanks, Rosalind, for that. Rosalind Duke, everyone. Rosalind Duke is here. Very patriotic. Thank you, Rosalind. I know where this is going to go. Rosalind, Rogue Mama is going to Peter. Okay. Rogue Mama is going to Peter. I don't know what that means. Thanks, Rosalind, for coming in. If I can go back to my show here, and put up what we were doing. See, we were doing a thing, and then we were so rudely interrupted by Rosalind, who won't just hop in here with me and bail me out. Oh no! But she'll play with the entire stream and attempt to derail me from my awesomeness. But Rosalind is awesome. I am saying that, and I gave you your $2 back yesterday. I don't know if you know that because I gave you a super chat when you were on your thing of $2 at the very end and you didn't even see it. So you got your $2. Back to where we were. Cowgirl, George Hales, cowgirl wife, John Wayne's rifle included. Well, that can't be. It's not his real rifle. All right. Even the defamation count false flat Hale cites a video where Helm allegedly called him twice as dumb, claiming it was a factual assertion and not opinion. Lickman scoffed at the argument, calling someone dumb even if you say, this is not an opinion, it's still an opinion. That's not defamatory. It's laughable. Worse yet, Lickman noted that even if Hales were defamed, litigation privilege likely shields most of the statements being complained about. When you're in litigation, almost anything goes. He said it's war. Shotgun sham, meet the echo chambers. Hales paid by the tweet army. And don't forget, Rosalind, if you weren't here in time, you are a veteran agitator. All right? Just want to keep that clear. Veteran. Add that to your resume. While Hales cries victim, Volmit and Lickman exposed what they call his own propaganda network, an AstroTurf Pro Hell's echo chamber made up of sock puppet Twitter accounts and YouTube sycophants like Megan Fox, Jay Hip, Mary Lenkins, and the Umbrella Guy Tug. Okay. Message for today. Send money, send money, send money. Lenkins, a persistent heckler of Volmit on Twitter, tried to gaslight her way out of the bizarre email rant that sounded more like a Hallmark card than a legal denial. I'm not an astroturfer, she wrote. It's just me, Mary, sitting here with my coffee. My bank account says dry as the leftover Easter ham. Look, Volmit said, you harass me for weeks, then email me in all caps pretending you're just a nice old grandma trying to clean gravy off your dog. If she's not being paid, she's a fool because someone should be paying her for the work she's putting in. This is how they operate. They bait you into engagement, then use that to create content. It's manufactured outrage. It's weaponized victimhood. Oh, boy. Yeah, they said that, folks. They said that. All right. 171 people in here. I'm praying that there's 171 likes. Please hit the like button because I don't have Star in here to help me and say that. All right, back to our article. As the soup crumbles under legal scrutiny, Helm's attorney has already demanded clarity or dismissal. This is a clear violation of Rule 8. Now we're on Rule 8, says Lickman. It's vague, ambiguous, and fails to give notice of specific allegations. He continued, they haven't pled a civil wrong. They haven't pled the conspiracy elements, and they haven't pled the defamation with actual words. This is as frivolous as it gets. Volpe predicted that Hale's attorney, Randy Shockett, won't be able to amend the complaint. Okay, he doesn't know what Helms did because Helms didn't do anything. The case is going to fall apart. Both journalists suggested a counterattack. I'd file an anti-slap motion and seek sanctions, says Lickman. This isn't just a bad lawsuit. It's malicious lawfare. If Hales loses the motion, he may not just lose his case, he may end up owing his targets for trying to weaponize the court to silence criticism. Well, we put up a poll, but the poll is closed. This one is closed, folks. All right, we will not have 114 years to decide how things are going to go in this poll. Should Jeremy Hale's lawsuit be dismissed? 42% say yes, it's frivolous. 5 say no, he should have his day. 5 say only if he can't amend. 32 say sanction him and dismiss. And 16 say wait, he sued over Legos. They're kind of all over the place on this one. Right now 42% say it's frivolous, but this poll is closed. We will not be able to come back to this poll again. That is it. We are done with that one. Thank you for that. Rosin, she better be done messing with me here. Okay. All right. Now we'll take a look at a little bit of fake Megan Fox and what she's been up to. I hope. Sorry, my sailor called just as I was coming on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Rosin. Well, you did put your sailor up there. I appreciate that. You had your sailor hat on. Thank you. I had to go it alone for so long. I had like the first 35 minutes of this whole stream. I was all alone, all by myself, no one to save me. Okay, but we'll get to fake Megan Fox. But that was a wonderful piece of journalism by Dick Lickman. You can see they're putting that out there in the real news, right? It's gotten off YouTube, and now it's out there in the real news. And Bolito is seeing this stuff because it's in the real news, and it's getting everywhere. It's getting everywhere. So yeah, poor Jay. I am poor. I was lonely today. I'm all by myself, just like yesterday. Just lonely. I don't know. I got a sidewalk that I need to fix that has holes in it. The city's after me. Yeah, life's falling apart. We had a tornado here the other day, kind of. We had all this stuff going on. I had this guy come over and he wanted to get up on my roof and look at hail damage, and he wouldn't leave me alone when I told him I didn't want him to. I just kept saying, go away. He looked shady. He insisted on giving me a business card when I said, I have a guy for this. I have a guy. And he's like, yeah, but he's not here. And I said, well, I haven't called him. I was like, he's like, well, he should call you. I'm like, that's not how this works, dummy. I was like, I don't even handle this stuff. I work. I have a job. I have a YouTube stream. I mean, you guys know me by now. It's same with the sidewalk. I went over there on Easter. I gave my dad some papers and I said, hey, I got this from the city. Can you look into all this and just let me know what it'll cost? And he said, yeah, I'll get some bids and, we'll figure it out. And I said, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. And so I do appreciate it, right? But he's got time and he likes to help out with that stuff. And I really do appreciate it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do sidewalk things. I get bids. It's not things I know how to do. All right. Ellie, I could use a hug. After being abandoned by everybody. And only what is Rosalind will come in here just to derail my stream. It's so sad. Thank you, Strange Little Badger, sending virtual hugs to Jay. All right, now enough about me, even though I'm kind of a little bit of an attention hub. We will kind of move on, let someone else take the spotlight, and we'll get over to Mike Volmit's Twitter page. Give me 1 second here. Although I hate giving up the spotlight. We'll give it up. Someone else can have the spotlight here. All right. Let me make this bigger. All right. Now, there's been some new back and forth. I keep muting him and he pops back up in my algorithm, then I can't not respond. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to respond to Volmit. I don't respond hardly at all because I just enjoy watching others. I mean, I have in the past, but I haven't recently. I don't think so anyways. The Roofer wanted to be Jay's gay Jay. Jay's guy. Jay was getting hit on. Yeah, you wanted to be my guy. Like, I want to be your guy. I have a guy for that. But I don't have a guy. Like, I can't say that right. It's not that I'm getting off that conversation. It's going poorly for me. I have to say this though, before I get there. Because I know some of you are going to be disappointed and you may leave the stream. And I don't want you to abandon me over this, okay? I don't think I really have a Toothley's recap for you. And I'll tell you why. Their show was so awful. There wasn't anything of substance to cover in it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. There really wasn't anything of substance that I could bring over here. I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe, but it was really bad. There wasn't much of anything that stuck out other than Robbie apparently does oil his sex swing. It is well oiled from my understanding of this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we got. Yeah, that happened. That did happen. All right, let's get to Volmit here. Okay, sorry. Oh, here you go. Mike Volmit is still on this false label of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. All right, well, we got 7 messages down here, 7 responses. Let's take a look at them. Oh, look, I did say something. I forgot. See, sometimes I forget if I'm even in it or if I'm just reading. So let's see. I said, you keep attacking Megan Fox. I'm starting to think you're a very bitter and jealous guy. Why don't you start doing something that can make you some money, right? Because I want him to be successful and make some money and do something, just something. You're right, Rogue. Now that BBB is out and there's a 30-day stay, they have nothing to follow. They don't have any content, really. So I do, because Big Dummy over here just keeps on playing, which I enjoy. Then Rosin says, show me exactly where she made this accusation. And Rose says, you have to read the Morse code in between the lines, and then you'll find it. Oh, and there's a cat named Morris. So apparently that's where you get your answers from. Libertarian Project, I don't know, put something out there. And then Rosalind says, do your research before you get yourself sued. And okay, she shares some information. Advocate Don't Hate says, wow, this journalist for hire to pocket money, barely literate, begs for cash to scribble hit pieces because of MDS instead of fundraising for good. Slings Munchausen, you mean factious disorder, but skips research like spelling. This is bottom barrel reckless drivel. It is drivel. That is for sure. It's definitely drivel. Where else did we go here? Oh, that's got another little thing. Oh, see, fake Megan Fox jumped in and said, I would change my name and find a different career if I was that stupid. I would not continue to escalate things further, humiliating myself publicly every single day. Advocate So Hate says, I have a secret. The internet is a widely available source of information. You're not in school anymore. You can cheat to look up the answers and call it research. Is this what they call writer's block? I mean, are you blocked from spell and fact checking? It's free. All the best. Six. So fake Megan's starting to come back here. She doesn't like this guy. All right. And then we go down here, and fake Megan again says, you should show when and where this occurred. Looks like the trash journalist keeps failing. Nice work again, you are tarted ass hat. So she's pretty mean. It's fake Megan Fox, but she's made it very clear she's going to stand up for real Megan Fox. All right, she has this affection towards real Megan Fox. Now, bear in mind, this all started. How long did this start? 7-8 weeks ago, when he had a back and forth with Mary Lenkins and fake Megan Fox. That's where we arrived, okay? All of this would have been probably completely avoided had that never happened. And now look at the fun we're having now, kids. We're having a good time. Rogue Mama says, how is this a valid receipt when there's no way to prove it's real? Anyone with a computer can make one of these. You can download their letterhead on their website. Here's what it looks like. And so she comes with a little bit of proof. She brings some receipts on what it looks like. And Natalie says, yes, we know a certain Laura Michelle Owens created medical or ovarian cancer documents. # lies. You know, hey, look at that. Hashtag works. Okay. Well, Mama says they literally could have downloaded the correct letterhead from the website, and they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't bring the correct letterhead. And Allie says, hey, Jack, back up off Megan Fox writer. She only reports with receipts and doesn't have her sources. Okay. And then Volmit comes back. He's doing engagement again. This is amazing. He says, not in this case. She has nothing but an anonymous source. She accused someone of Munchausen by proxy because an anonymous source said so. Here's receipts. It's a medical report confirming that Michelle's daughter has a GI disorder. Megan had nothing. Once again, he shares the same letterhead that he just shared. Is ass had a term of endearment, Lisa? See, I didn't think it was coming out of fake Megan's mouth, but maybe it is. But that sounds wrong too. Having an ass hat come out of fake Megan Fox's mouth. I don't know about that either. So I have to go in a different direction here. Oh, but fake Megan Fox says, "Thank you, Ellie." So see, that was nice. We'll click on the replies. "Let me share this again," says the Rogue Mama. "Here is the real letterhead. How could this be used as a receipt if you can't vet it? I could create this letter myself using the correct letterhead if I wanted to." Then Rogue says, "I deleted this post the first time to redact the child's name, even if others put it out there. I am not. This is what ChatGPT said about your receipt. Content analysis, patient information. The patient is listed as a 4-year-old girl." Let's look at this a little bit more. Here are the red flags. All personally identifying information, including the doctor's name, signature, contact info, is blacked out. While this could be for privacy on social media, it also makes verification impossible. No institutional letterhead logo beyond USA Health. Most medical institutions use formal letterhead of full contact information, addresses, even logos. This only has US Health as a heading, which is a bit minimalist and might raise suspicion. No direct contact info. Though the letter mentions the nurse can be contacted, all the information is redacted, preventing independent confirmation. Unverifiable signature. The signature block is completely blacked out. We can't verify the identity of the doctor or confirm that they are affiliated with U.S. Health. So as you see, Rogue Mama's doing the work here, all right? She's going to show Big Dummy that, his investigation is lacking. This is what's funny, though. On his show, the completely unknown, never to be known, unseen, no one knows what it is. On his show, he went out and said, "Go and find me the proof that this isn't legitimate. You call down and find out that this isn't a legitimate document. Why don't you prove that it is?" He won't investigate shit. It's too much cuts into his day of grifting. All right, it's too much that cuts into his day. We're going down to the Goodwill to check out the Volmit pile to see if there's any new Volmit shirts that he could wear. I mean, it cuts too much into his time to get down and see what's going on in the Volmit pile. He's got to get there before everyone else, because now that I exposed it, other people are now out there trying to get to the Volmit pile before him. Well, not really, but now he feels he has to hurry. Like, now I got to get down there. I got to see what's in the Volmit pile at the Goodwill so I can get some new shirts and Christmas presents for my family. It's so sad. It just really is sad. Let's go back to Megan Fox here. All right, I'll continue scrolling. Oh, wait. Now, as you can see, most of his messages here, there's no likes. Well, there's one like, it's him, and then there's always going to be a repost, and that's probably Dick Lickman or him. Here's another Substack article. Yep, nobody did anything with it. Here's another one of his show, The Unwatchable. Nobody clicked it. "My kids are being sexually abused," he says. There's Volmit right there. Okay, he puts up a meme. This is his thumbnail, I guess. Good work. Okay, one like, one repost. All right, here he's going to share another one. Hey, we got a few comments on this one. Let's go take a look, see if anyone we know is in here. No, there's nobody. Just a few randos. Nothing of consequence. Oh, here's another one. He's going to come back with the unknown where he's going to talk about Hales again. Fake Megan Fox says, Well, your mom. Virtual hugs and love. The mods begging for breadsticks. Dwayne Rap is missing. Rosin is awesome. Free Derek. Just getting my money's worth with gibberish. Give me some cowbell. Did that? That was a little better. I think I did a little better that time. Thank you so much, your mom, for a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dwayne Rap is. I haven't seen Dwayne. He was here earlier in the chat, so I think you know what? He saw Star wasn't here, and then he said, "Well, I'm out. We'll have to do this some other time. Maybe next week. Maybe Wednesday. You can make it better. I don't know." He's like, "No Star, no Roslyn. You know, Rogue's sick." Thank you so much, your mom, for $20 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheryl says, "Oh my God, I love your input, Kevin." Yes, Kevin, thank you for handling the chat, because obviously I'm here all alone. And here's what fake Megan Fox says to this random post about the unknown. She says, "You're a real piece of shit. Maybe consider that when you look in the mirror each morning. I hope you get in a car wreck if you owned one. If you owned a car. Have a nice day at the shelter. I'm sending you some extra food stamps that a homeless man did not need anymore. Hopefully that helps." She's now hoping he gets in a car wreck. and then she calls him a piece of shit. I have a lot of love for Megan Fox. I have to tell you. She's been around since the Laura Owens deal. She always went back and forth sometimes with David Dingus, because he also didn't like real Megan Fox. So that's what Dummy doesn't understand, because he was on his show. And Volmit and Lickman were on the show, and they were reading my message where I was angry at them for getting Mary Lincoln's name wrong. And he's like, "This goes to show, aha." This was his aha moment. He says, "This goes to show Jason Hipsher knows Mary Lincoln." I'm like, if you watched the dang show, man, you would have got that on week 1, right? That I started covering these bozos. I made that very clear. We have all been following Mary Lincoln's and fake Megan Fox since Laura Owens and David Dingus. All right. Bruce has an 8-part episode on Mary Lincoln's, I believe. He can't investigate anything, right? He doesn't want to, because he'll get to the truth, which is not an AstroTurf campaign. It's a group of people that found him to be funny for being stupid, and now we want to make fun of him, right? And then we kind of got mad at him because of all the garbage shit he spews out of his mouth about Megan Fox, because he's so butthurt that Megan doesn't want to be friends with him anymore. Why? Because he wanted to interview Bruce Matskin, who also, bear in mind, was threatening to sue Megan on a regular basis. That is the story that's out there. That's the truth of the matter. But he doesn't care for the truth, because he doesn't want to investigate. If he investigated anything, all right, if he investigated anything, then he would find out that the truth is we just enjoy making fun of him. It's no different than when he said, you know, J Hip doesn't not like me. He doesn't know me. No, I literally don't like you. I literally do not like you. I have the same feelings, I believe, as fake Megan Fox does. All right, the same feelings. But this is a real piece of work here by Megan Fox. Real piece of shit. And I hope you get in a car wreck. And it's nice that she found a homeless man who's actually doing so well that he gave his extra food stamps over to Volmit. That's nice. That's really nice. I appreciate it. Oh, this is now getting scary.
Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Sorry.
How are you? How are you today?
I am okay. Sorry, my son called just as I was about to hop on. I was like, oh no.
No, that's fine. I thought you were just playing with me and running away. And then I had to keep checking my name. I'm like, oh goodness, am I Rosin Duke is awesome again? Am I going to be something else? Stupid pearhead.
Stupid pearhead. No.
That really hurt my feelings. I've been thinking about that a lot.
I'm sorry.
Well, I saw you've been hanging out with Derek Smith a lot now, your new buddy.
Yeah, I love hanging out with felons. He suggested that I hang out with a serial killer friend of his in prison.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I've never been a pen pal with a serial killer before, but hey.
I don't think I would want to either, but I guess I am covering not a serial killer, but I am doing covering a felon with Dick Lickman. So
that's true. But he's not currently incarcerated.
Yeah.
Derek calling me from jail or prison is interesting, I guess.
I've never talked to anybody from prison. That would be.
It was weird.
Yeah. What's funny? This was a long time ago. It was on Beefy's channel when he was covering Daryl Brooks. And Daryl Brooks was complaining because about getting subpoenas out. And he's like, well, why can't, they can't do this or they can't do that, or they're talking to the people I'm subpoenaing. And they're like, well, that's because they're doing it for you, And they're like, do it yourself. He's like, I'm in jail. How can I do it myself? And Beefy's like, that would be so awkward to get one of those dial down the middle 1-800 AT&T calls like, hey, this is Brooks.
Yeah. You have a collect call from.
Hey, it's the murderer calling.
Exactly. He announced himself. This is Derek Lee Cardello Smith, attorney. Stop it.
So yeah, I've never talked to anyone in jail before. Prison, I guess I should say. I don't know that I want to. That takes some bravery on Rosin on your part.
Well, I set up a Google number, so he doesn't have my actual number. But...
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Well, was he going to get out at any point?
Probably not. No.
Okay, well then you're probably safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we were going through some fake Megan Fox. We had I played a song earlier that Trash Panda made, and then I went through the archives of Rogan, me, and our back and forth. Because if we were to share everything with all of us, or between all of us, there would be such a scale of that, or a thread of our messages that we'd never be able to go through them all.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be.
Maybe we should call Derek and see if he wants to join in on this one.
Pass. I think I had enough. 2.5 hours of talking to Derek is plenty.
Yes. Thank goodness I was asleep for all of it. I woke up just for a bit, just to see you on. It was like right at the end, and then I sent you your $2 in the super.
Yeah, I saw that. I appreciate it.
Okay. I just wanted to
my $1.99. You're a penny short, but that's okay.
Okay, I owe you another penny.
We need to promote our new sponsor. Rise of the Seath.
Yes. For this movie to come out, there is so much on that What the Hell's Facebook page that it's not his Facebook page, right?
It's the fake one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. There is so much on there that is so funny that one of these days I'm gonna have to pull up some more. Yeah, I would love to see this movie. That's Lisa, right?
That's Lisa. Yeah, I put Lisa's face on the Lord Sith.
And so she's missing one tooth there.
That's one tooth that's 1 inch wide.
Yeah, it's a 3-inch tooth. Came from a walrus or something.
Oh no.
It's kind of funny because they were calling them the walruses, and they have tusks, and she looks like she's missing a tusk. So,
oh, that's true. Maybe I should give her some tusks.
It came full circle.
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, that was fun. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're all by yourself today. I felt bad for you.
Well, I appreciate it. I was all by myself yesterday too for morning wrestling. But we did Friday morning wrestling yesterday, and it was fun. I think the kids are coming around to it. I think they want more of it on Friday morning, so we're gonna do it. 164 people here. I hope we have 164 likes. I'm by myself. I can't check that out. So you'll have to keep me updated, and I know you will. But let's get back to fake Megan Fox. This was the one she sent recently. It says, "You're a real piece of shit. Maybe consider that when you look in the mirror each morning. I hope you get in a car wreck if you own a car."
It's awful.
Yeah, she's not nice, but
She's unhinged.
But then again, based on who she's dealing with, I mean, and he hasn't been that nice to her either. Well,
that's true.
Her alter ego. Here you can see we're still going through. We got 2 likes, 2 reshares. Here's one comment in here. Oh, that was the one we just read. We'll keep scrolling down. I'm just checking on comments to see if there's anything in it because I don't want to miss one. I could just go to her replies too, if I don't uncover anything this way. Oh boy, it's a big. I'm not clicking too much in there. Nothing. Oh, yep, I remember this one. We know where this one leads us to, don't we?
I don't know. Do we?
Yeah. Well, you better. I think you're in here.
Oh God.
Here, Dick Lickman says, Mike Volmit's latest piece obliterates Megan Fox. She's now been obliterated. Oh, and also, Rosin, did you know you're a veteran?
Yes, that's why I played the video.
Okay, yeah, you're a veteran agitator.
Yes, I'm a vet. Yeah, do I need to play it again? Did you already forget about what it was?
No, I didn't know if that was because your son had called and because he's a sailor, right?
He is a sailor, yes.
So I didn't know if that's why, or if it was because you knew you were a veteran.
Yeah, he's been deployed for a couple of months, and he just had some liberty, so he was checking in.
Oh, good. Well, that's always nice to go.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so former journalist. Maybe I can make this smaller. Former journalist, what the hell's groupie? Got a microphone, a tip jar, no lie, too big for Megan Fox here. He put knee pads on her. That's Dick Lickman. He's pretty funny. Oh boy, sometimes he's too much for me. Well, he's too much for everybody, actually. I mean, because he's so fat. But then the Rogue Mama says mine are better. and hers are better. Well, I mean, we've already seen Dick Lickman eat his computer. So,
yeah,
that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
that was pretty funny. I don't know how he does that. I would love to learn.
I know. I tried to make Grok do it as well with the pig, and it just kept doing weird things to the pig. It wasn't.
Oof. Pass.
Yes. Like I said, after I did like 4 or 5 of them, I was like, this is getting to be too much for me.
Your search history is going to be terrible when they finally call in your all your devices for court.
I know, but when they do call in my devices for court, they're going to get to the very start of this and be like, oh, it's not astroturfing. These guys just really like making fun of this guy.
Sandy Hart, I will thank him.
Yes. Thank your son for his service.
Yeah.
All right, this is where we're going to get to the one that Dick Lickman made about Rogue, and I'll share it this week, even though I don't want to. Because Rogue did say she thought it was funny, I guess, even though I don't think so. But he says, don't forget the one that comes with the orders. People killed according to FBI accessory pack. And here he makes this one of Rogue Mama, ordered off by the Chinese mafia according to FBI reports, pig farm special by Dick Lickman. All right. Well, at least he's calling himself Dick Lickman now.
That's the best part, I think.
Yeah, that kind of was the best part of the whole thing. Well, let's scroll down. My dolls are better than your dolls. Welcome to
Mhm.
Mary. Oh, look at it, it's Mary Lenkins with her own doll. And once again, we got this thing here. That's the Rosalind, you know what this thing here is, right?
Yeah, it's a hole puncher.
Okay, hole puncher.
you know, it's ball washer. When you need you can put it on your hose. When you need to pressure wash your balls.
That got us to a weird place last week. Actually, it's gotten us to a weird place the last couple of streams. It even hopped into the experts chat last night.
Hello, Goosebump.
Anytime I hop in someone else's chat, it like starts to head down that path, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that to this chat too.
Yeah, no, it happened. I guess it was after one of your streams. It went over to Tug's, and I was like, "No, chat, no, not in Tug's stream, not in no."
Yeah, so I try. Like, I can't participate in this because it's just going to get out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was fun over in the experts chat yesterday. I did let Shizzy know. I said, "No, Shizzy, we're not having any more romantic dinners together. Stop asking me."
Yeah, I saw that you stole my shtick over there. I was really mad at you for about a second or two.
What was your shtick?
You said you had to go iron your yoga pants. I'm like,
oh, that's right. I didn't say that.
Don't use my material.
I'm sorry. I do want to say this. Don't forget, it's that time of the month to change your toothbrushes.
God darn it. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to remove you from the stage. Hello, everybody. It's Rosalind's show now. Jay can't find out how to put himself back on.
I know what I'm doing around here. This isn't my first rodeo.
I'm on top. That's how it belongs. Yeah. So, welcome to my show.
I don't know how to be on top. How do I be on top?
Lazy. You're so lazy.
I'm sitting here in my own stream trying to how to get on top of Rosalind too, and this sounds like it's really bad. Like, if Mr. Duke hears this, I'm in trouble. But no, I'm lazy, so I'll just stay on the bottom.
Hey, Santiago.
Okay. The Road Mama, you helped inspire Jay's, and so now I have mine. It's Yard to Dream for Dummies, of course, and I'm good at the Yard Stream. And Mary Lenkins pops in. She said, Richard Honey, your Substack reads like a menopausal manifesto with a grudge. If you spent less time shrieking about Megan Fox and more time touching grass, you may be taken seriously. Call your mother, apologize to the internet. And then, Jake's going to respond to Mary Lenkins. Oh, boy. We're going somewhere now. Bless your heart, Mary. And, well, that was nice. It can be nice.
I think Dickie has a thing for Mary.
He might, because whenever Volmit's talking about Mary on his dumb show, he laughs about it. Like,
I know, he gets the giggles.
He's like smiling and meanwhile Volmit's all like twitching and doing his thing, scratching because he's got the fleas and the bed bugs. And that's so gross, all those fleas and bed bugs.
I read that as ball money, but okay.
Well, I probably need some ball money too. I don't know.
Need some new balls? Fresh balls.
Get some fresh, clean balls. Hang on. See, and that's how you mute when you cough. That's how that happens. Claire says, Dick's a dick. Well,
straight and to the point. I like it.
Yeah, it really is. Mary Lenkins says, she just found out Dick's patron saint is St. Jude, the patron of lost causes. Makes sense. Even heaven looked at that man and said, good luck, sweetheart. Wisdom.
Dickie has a Patreon?
Apparently. Oh, a patron.
Patron.
Yeah, patron. Sorry.
So it's not like Patreon?
No, it's not a Patreon. He could have one, though. I don't know.
A patron. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
let's click on this, see if this works. Well, it works.
I guess I do need glasses. Good grief.
Yeah, it's Patreon Saints. Yeah, not Patreon. Let's see. Well, her hashtags work. Look at that. Richard says, or Dick says, no, I like Pope Saint John Paul II. We spoke about him on the last episode of the Unknown podcast.
How would anybody know that? Like, how?
I knew it because I watched it because I like the material. Well, for Michelle.
Ew.
I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh, he shared that. Oh, Mary Lenkins says she shared a picture of Pope John Paul II. That was nice of Mary. I don't know why these guys just don't walk away from tweeting. Volmit here just hashtags out AstroTurfer. Okay.
Oh, why thank you, Santiago.
Yeah, there we go. What's somewhere? Good job. Mary says, are you a Vatican 2.0er? Yes, I remember him well. I'm technically half Catholic, long story, and I agree with some of his teachings. Also, the Nana is me, also believes, I think it's supposed to be in me, also believes there is hope for everyone until the end, so behave. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he'll be behaving.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Rogue Mama, see, now they're having some back and forth again. And she says, nobody's organizing AstroTurf campaign against you. You're not important enough. You're a random journalist who passes around GoFundMe links to report stories. That's not journalism. That's paid PR with a virtual tin cup. While you're busy inventing conspiracy theories about fake tinfoil grassroots movements, maybe take a look in the mirror and ask why you're suffering from full-blown MDS. It's terminal. It's terminal, by the way. Seek help. Symptoms include itching, loss of hair, bad fashion sense, loss of eyesight, and grandiose sense of self. Wow, that is
burn.
That is a burn. Also, picking fights with Mary Lenkins, a retired grandma who just wanted to offer you help, then sip her martinis in peace. Borderline elder abuse, Mike. Real proud of yourself there, tough guy. Run back to your podcast and Substack and cry about how everyone is mean to you. Maybe show your emails next time. You know, the ones that reveal exactly what kind of dillweed you really are. Okay.
Really? I don't wear reading glasses, Kevin. I can't figure out how to use them.
Volpe says, you stalk me all over the internet and watch all my stuff. You repeat talking points all over the internet like the one you just made. You're an AstroTurfer. Rogue says, Rogue, I can't believe she is stalking everyone all over the internet. Well, at least this guy, Rogue, you might have a problem. Rogue said, well, do you want to read that? You want to read Rogue, or I can keep reading?
What?
I said, do you want to read Rogue, or I can make it bigger? Do you want to read, or I can do it all?
I can't see that.
No, I said I can.
No, I don't. I can't use reading glasses because they don't work for me. I am capable of reading, but for whatever reason, I don't know why I'm having an issue. My vision's changing, so none of my glasses are working right now.
Oh,
but I guess I get. Oh, so you want me to get closer? Get closer.
I can make it bigger.
Hang on, let me just move my microphone so I'm not screaming at everybody. Where are we? Oh, Rogue. Okay. I stalk you all over the internet? You mean YouTube and X? Mike, you're not that important. We're laughing at you, not following you around like some supervillain fantasy. You're a walking cringe reel, and honestly, it's been wildly entertaining. I enjoy putting unethical grifters back in their place. It's a public service. One day soon, you'll be irrelevant again, back to begging for attention like a washed-up mall Santa. Also, I follow Mary Lenkins. Her posts show up because of the algorithm. You know, the thing you blame when people don't read your Substack. I don't follow you or Dick, although it's adorable that Dick follows me and made a death threat doll. Totally normal behavior for two guys who claim to be serious journalists. I've seen your emails, Mike. They don't make you look like a victim. They make you look like a dillweed with a keyboard. If you've done anything positive, it's this. You inspired me to start writing again. My old college professors are thrilled. Meanwhile, you're still shouting AstroTurf into the void. Enjoy your little moment in the sun, Mike. Your 10 minutes of relevance are almost up.
Oh, she has a PS.
Oh, postscript for those that don't know. I hereby give you permission to read this on your podcast. Please try not to cry while you do it.
Okay. Rogue's back in the game because we had all been muted for a while, and now he apparently thinks her. Oh, Rogue comes right back again and responds to herself. Okay. I'll let you continue.
Oh, she responded to herself?
Yeah.
Settle down, girl. As riveting as this little exchange has been, it's Friday night and I'm home sick and cranky. I'd hate to smack y'all down too hard and make you run crying to your mommies, especially when I'm low on patience and high on sarcasm. Go do something well-adjusted adults do. Touch grass, read a book, bake some cookies. I'll be over here recovering and minding my business for now.
Okay. And get better, Rogue. And she says, always watching.
Always watching.
Well, Mary Lenkins is back to sweetheart. I've got just the cure for that cold. 1 shot of vodka, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, a dash of hot sauce, and a marshmallow shoved up each nostril. Sweat it out in a sauna or a really judgy church basement. Really
Ooh, I don't want to be in the judgy basement.
of a church. God. What is that? The people just yelling insults at you or something?
Shaming you.
You'll be back to fighting idiots in no time. Love you, Mary. Aw, that's so sweet. And then sarcasm for fun. Star says, Mary, you are truly an angel on earth. Secret. I used tampons up my nostrils once and for nosebleeds, and it worked great. Any regrets for the dang allergies this season? It's brutal.
I think it's supposed to be secrets.
Secrets, yes. Okay, not regrets.
Not regrets. But that would be fun too.
Yeah, that would be. Volpe says Megan Fox derangement syndrome is the talking point you all were told to use. Okay, then he shares, I don't know, his stuff again. Rogue Mama.
Brother.
Back to Rogue.
Oh, look, Rosalind, your short video is now a talking point. So are you the one who is going to pay me for this AstroTurf campaign? Guess we are unmuted again.
That is nice. Look at what you started. So now you're the head of you're the veteran. So that would make sense.
I am the veteran agitator. I am the supreme leader with all 2,700 of my followers. It's an army. It's basically an army.
I was catching you at one point. Now you've gone in a whole different direction. Now you're booming me.
Well, you should interview felons too. Maybe it would help you.
I know you're interviewing felons. You got Nick Ricada coming on, Vice Baby. I mean, still haven't asked me to be on once. This is
how do you interview an icon?
This might be an AstroTurf campaign against me all of a sudden.
Suddenly it is.
Sarcasm says, this never gets old. They muted us and then unmuted us. Reminds me of Gingy. Yeah, it does. He brought me back and then, blocked me again. My car would be repossessed by now from all the campaign money I didn't receive, mainly because no one bad AstroTurfer. Yeah, she's been, oh look, See, that's the difference is we know how to make an hashtag work, and they don't know how to.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. See, Abhor Woke, I don't think...
I think I responded to that. You missed it.
Okay, I'm going to open it here. But I don't think they're against... They're not for us, right? They're talking about Rogue, right?
I don't... What would you call a cahunt? But you lack the warmth and depth. Oh, click on that profile, will you please? Scroll down a bit. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so it's been around for about a little over a year.
Yeah. I was rolling through this because I wanted to see it. It seems like it's an actual maybe person, possibly. But, well, I don't know. It's just a bunch of reposted stuff.
Might be Critical Kate.
Yeah, but I couldn't find where they were actually following Dick Lickman. But yes, as you have functional coat rack here about as useful as an inflatable dartboard, I would call you a hunt, but you lack the warmth and the depth, right? And then, well, Megan Fopox comes in here and says, hey, look, a new character arrived to weigh in. Doing F-tard, calling a woman a cahunt is not an insult any longer. Not knowing that seems to indicate you and Dick Lickman were probably cellmates at one time.
Ooh, spicy.
Well, she is just using all the words. Like, a new character came in and then just calls him an F-tard. And then suggests that, you know, this person and Dick Lickman were in the prison together and had intimate relations, possibly. This won't let me click on it any further, so I don't know if you're in here.
I think you'd have to go up to the one where Rogue shared the video, the short of mine.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can find it.
I think you're going the wrong way, but that's okay.
Well, we might just have to skip that one. Well,
I don't know. I don't know where it went.
Let me scroll down again, see if
I can probably find it.
I'll go through it. Here we go.
God.
We'll find the video again. We're falling apart over here. Maybe I have to click on this one here, and then I'll get to the video.
So I'll go to the mentions, see what it says.
Okay. I think we go here. Maybe here we got a video. I don't know. Well, looks like we're not going to find it. That's called J Hip giving up on that one, anyways.
I don't know what happened. I guess I lost it.
Oh,
let me see. Is it there? Oh yeah. Well, I'll just send it to you.
What, an X?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, a different account or a different page of X or something.
Oh, do you want me to just pull it up?
Or yeah, you just pull it up.
Yeah, I gotta do everything.
You gotta do everything.
Oops, wait a minute. I almost shared the wrong thing. One moment, please. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't dox me.
Dox you. What are you talking about? Everybody know it's you, Megan Fox, with the voice changer.
Oh, these people are so stupid.
Okay, yeah. Accusing of it being the Megan Fox derangement syndrome, which is wrong. It's actually Mickey's Megan derangement syndrome, so he can't even get that right. Said it was a talking point, and I clearly said,
Can you share?
Huh?
Can you share?
Is it not sharing?
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh no, you gotta go away and add stage. It says right there. It's me saying, oh, that thing I made up. What's a girl to do to get some credit around here?
Well, you're getting the credit now. Okay.
Rosalind, will you be my best friend forever in parentheticals? So, yeah, that's it.
Well, that was sweet. That was nice of you. And this one here.
That's nice of me? Okay.
Well, not really, but.
What did I say?
No.
What am I getting phrasing over?
Yeah, this is the phrasing, Kevin.
What did I say? I don't know what I said.
Type faster, Kevin. Tell us.
Type faster. Listen faster. Diddy party leftovers. Ew.
Ew.
No thanks. Gross.
Well, Fake Megan says, she got a little spicy. She's on with Bruce the other day. I mean, I only saw one message with Bruce from Oregon. She was like, I like your stream, but can you at least get my name right? Because he's been calling her Megan Foy Foy. And that is not correct. And she didn't seem too pleased. So, Bruce from Oregon, if you see this, it's Megan Fopox. So,
Foy Foy. Foy
yes,
Foy.
Foy does not make her happy. All right. So, maybe get that right. But she says, can you look any closer into your laptop screen while you're recording? Why don't you just connect to a larger screen? I see you try to make fun of Just Jay again. He is much better than you. I laughed at his stream all night long as he made you two look so foolish. So she's enjoying the stream. She was in my chat that one day, and she was in Megan's chat with Tug, but Megan didn't notice her, nor did Tug. And they brought it up in the super chats. And when Tug was going through that, I don't think he even realized what was going on still. You guys cracked me up. Thank you so much. I never had actual customers to begin with.
Who? What?
I don't know.
We must have missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin says, let me pull this up. And now, let me pull this up. All right, well, Kevin, where was it?
Cheryl's trying to time Kevin.
We'll go down a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm just going to go right to her stream, although I'll probably be done streaming here in a bit. Oh, Marla has been coming around here. She hit some back and forth here. Let me just go to Fake Megan Fox and go to her replies up here. Sometimes that's a little bit easier. Megan Fox. Megan, I typed it in. What do you want me to do?
I don't know, dear.
Well, it's not going to her. Hang on. Twitter. Yeah, Elon, come on, man. There we go. We got there. Yay. Oh, yeah, she had some back and forth with Dick Lickman, too. She didn't like this as well. Let's see what she had to say. Dick Lickman says, breaking. Jeremy Hale's next. Hale's, I'll make it bigger, too.
All right. George looks adorable in there.
Me too. It says breaking in Jeremy Hale's next What the Hell's episode rumored to be titled 50 Shades of Gator. Florida wildlife not impressed. George Hales reportedly told friends, it's me or the alligator. Jeremy replied, do I have to choose? Yeah, I think she wants
I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't understand I don't understand his entire post. He's not the brightest one in the barrel. Her brightest something in the something. Let me click on that. Okay, so Stu is back. Oh boy, Stu is
stupid.
Yeah,
hey, stupid.
Hi, stupid. So he takes off this mask, and it's Jeremy Hales with Shaggy as a gator. I don't know what that means.
Nobody understands what that means.
He's exposing Jeremy Hales as an undercover alligator. Well, Fake Megan Fox points this out and says, "Oh, another posting from a hippo lookalike." I should not insult hippos though, since it's mostly waterway. Have a little barbecue, my portly ex b-boy.
Oh my! I don't think is it.
It's not b-boy. It's biatch.
Well, no, I know that, but I didn't think she was associated with Licky.
Oh no, she hops in with Licky too. Licky is following Fake Megan Fox.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
You know what? Because he likes us. He likes us. He can't get enough of us, and he just wants us to like him back. That's all there is.
Yeah, and then she responds to stupid as well. Says, "Hey, look, the retarded ass is back with the meme nobody can decipher. How cute are you? Like the slow kid eating paste." She's really funny. Oh, this was pretty good too. She says, "Oh, do you want your knee pads back? I took them from you to remind me daily of your time in prison. I must say, they were very worn in, big boy."
She's hard hitting.
Yes, she is. She is. Here she's back with Dick again. Says the hashtag does not take me anywhere. Dick Lickman was wrong again. So much disappointment because in Dick Lickman's thing it says his hashtag says Luthman was right, and no, it's not.
No. Buck Naked, thank you for the super chat. Can we start calling him Prison Biatch?
I think we can. I think that
Granted.
Thank you so much, Buck Naked, for this $2. Oh wait, hang on.
No.
What? Was it good?
No.
Didn't even hear nothing. Nothing even worked. Thank you, Buckmaker, for a $2 super chat. Much appreciated.
Yes, you get the.
You get sad cowbell of nothing. This is what happens when Star leaves me to my own devices. Here, but yeah. Yeah, he put up his hashtag. That didn't work. Now Lickman again says, Boosie's bombshell. All right, because they're coming to Florida.
It's Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's? Oh. Okay.
Yes,
Here.
Buc-ee's.
We have Buc-ee's here. I don't know. I've never looked at the spelling. But Megan Fox says, anything involving food is a bombshell in your eyes. Show some restraint, big boy. Try to sell
Wait a
it.
minute. Is he referencing our Beaver chat with his Buc-ee post?
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
He's sending us signals that he's watching.
Yeah, maybe he is. And maybe you could show, I don't know if you have it available, maybe you could show that we have a sponsor over here.
Oh, sure. I'll gather the sponsor information.
Yeah.
In just a moment, please. You can continue. It'll take me a moment.
All right. Well, Dick Lickman again on Como's legacy, yada, 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 where he's going to expose. Him and Volmit are exposing stuff. And Megan says, please don't use expose in your post, or at least put up a trigger warning. The idea of you exposing anything is worth a throw-up session in the bathroom. So, yeah, I have to agree with her there. She doesn't like her. This one's actually really good. He's talking about the unknown again. And fake Megan. Oh, that's where fake Megan Fox says that he's a real piece of, yeah. And then Trash Panda says, please excuse her. I think she's on the rag. And fake Megan says, I don't need to be excused. These trash journalists just can't keep my name out of their effing mouths. That goes for Dickface as well, or whatever the criminal's name is. So she's forgot that it's Dick Lickman, and now she's just moved on to Dickface. There it is. This stream is sponsored by the Beaver Liquor Company. Everybody, thank you for that. Beaver Liquor Company, and don't forget parking's in the rear. Parking is in the rear, and you can text in your orders and stuff like that, right, Rosin? I'm not sure.
How should I know?
I don't know. I thought, well, Rosin's Beaver Company, Liquor Beaver Company.
I mean, God.
Yeah, I kind of just went all personal there, I think.
Hello, Valor View News.
Hey, Valor View. You know what, Valor? I'll tell you this.
He was talking to me.
I know. I was going to tell him something. A couple weeks ago, I was going to share some more of his videos. funny thing is, the last time I did that, I got demonetized on that stream because of the song. So I'm like, I guess I can't do that. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to share shorts with music.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter that it was a remix song. Even if he remixed it, it doesn't matter. They grab the sound, and that alone will flag your or demon. Not that I care if a stream's demonetized, but that's why I haven't shared any. So you'll have to go check out Valor View News on your own. But yeah, I can't share, or I don't want to demonetize every stream I do. And so, okay, we'll continue on. I'm going to give you 9 more minutes, folks. At 2 hours, I'm walking away from this. Rosin has things to do. But, and thank you for being here, Rosin.
You're welcome.
Here, Rich Lickman's going to talk about the system isn't broken. It was built like this, and exposes the gag orders. And Fake Mega says, speaking of gag, every time you post something, I gag. However, then I decided to pop on and insult you. Toodles, you fat-tarded POS.
Oh, dear.
Here's where she talks to Bruce. Says, Bruce, maybe you could pronounce my name correctly going forward. Outside of that, I enjoy your streams. It's Volpe. It's Volpe. We like to call him Volmit, by the way, or trash journalist. Thank you. And yep, that one's out there. Trash journalist is a person. Not the same person, though. Where did I just go? I just went in the wrong direction here. Oh, hang on. Oh, look what I did. Now I got to scroll down.
Way to go.
Yeah, Rosalind, you've got me all frazzled.
Oh, it's my fault? Sure, Jay, sure.
All right, we're back there. Right. So, yes, Bruce, that just going forward, if you could do that. Here, Megan Fox says, I know I'm late and gay. And Fake Megan says, get it together, me. I like that. I think that's cute that she always says, get it together, me, when talking to a real Megan. Rogue Mama says, wash your online friends know, or when your online friends know you better than your in real life friends. And Fake Megan says, I like this. Okay, so Mickey Volmit Instigates comes out. Lawyers needed to fight liars. And then he writes this insane letter. And Fake Megan says, you two compliment each other so well. You're fitting nicely with your new friends, because she's talking about all the new friends that she's made over at, or all the new friends that he's made over in that ecosystem of losers.
Oh yeah, it's quite a hodgepodge over there.
And now Mickey Volmit investigates. He is jumping in the game here. He's got his own action here with Megan Fox and a hairpiece, and Megan says, this one looks so good. Loving the sippy cup. I hear this comes with a free Joseph A. Bank storefront kit. That would be kind of funny. Mickey says, I'm the working father of a toddler. I need your dishes. Get off your high horse. I know all about your laundry backup. And he's just taking from this. Yeah, what's the laundry backup? What does that mean?
Oh, wait, this is the parody account?
Yeah,
talking to another parody account?
Yeah, it's a parody talking to a parody.
Brother.
I mean, we're really in Bizarro world now, where 2 parody accounts are going at it. And she's winning. I mean, I can tell you that. So she says, take a drink of your sippy cup and just relax for a bit. You sought your way into this party, and now you're just going to have to wait for us to get tired of mocking you. So, yeah, she does go back and forth with Mickey Volmit. Instigates. He says, worst human ever, but I would probably still impregnate her. Yeah, I don't know. This one goes on
Wowzers.
a little bit here. Megan Fox says, no, Mickey, no one asked for this. It's real Megan Fox. He said, do you think the babies would have hot doglets too? I don't know what this means. speaking of worst human ever, who have been made for each other I think he means between him and real Volmit. He said, I tried already. Oh, to get her pregnant. She says, of course you did. Or he tried already to get with her. And she said, of course you did. Did you get her pregnant as well? Fake Megan, we'll keep covering Fake Megan Fox. But I think at this point, as we've reached the 2-hour mark, and I know we probably have 200 likes. I don't know. But I'm just going to hope so, because I'm hoping everyone did their part. 163 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Oh, did I share that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you shared it.
Who else would have shared it, Ding Dong?
I wasn't looking. I was on the page. I was like, wait, am I doing stuff while I'm identical twins separate? That one was good. He's such a creep.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get more stuff together. Like I said, I can't do a recap this week. There wasn't nothing to recap in that. This is the thing, right? There was nothing. It was boring. You know what's funny though, Rosalind? Let me pull this up real fast.
I know Funny. I'm quite familiar with Funny.
Unless you have to go.
No, I've got a few more minutes. I really need to go visit my old pantyhose.
Hang on, I have to get to it for a second here. The two Lees keep talking about how everyone's doing this for breadstick money, and we're only in it to get subscribers and all that stuff. But I'm gonna scroll down here. This is me exposing and investigating. Gotta get back to 8 months ago. And here we go. Okay.
Valor View News wants to know, was it Bubbles singing Rush that got you demonetized? Mr. Coop and Georgie played it. I'll have to see if they got the same. I don't know. There's a couple of songs in there that are...
One that he did the mashup between Rosalind and me.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's correct. We've got nominations tomorrow on Rosalind Tells People to F Off, Not a Podcast. We are honoring Lori Vallow tomorrow, and a latecomer to the show is somebody who just recently reemerged from underneath her rock, and it is Critical K. If you don't know who she is, you will tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know. I saw some messages about that, and I was confused as what was going on. But yeah, we'll have to do that again. But to the screen, because I did my investigative work. And they always complain that, you guys don't, like, Megan Fox doesn't know the whole story. She's only been around just because Jeremy Hale brought her on. Well, let me go back and show a couple things here. If we go back 8 months ago, and this case has been going on for how long now, Rosalind?
Since 2023.
Since 2023. And I believe Megan's been covering it off and on because it came up in between Laura Owens. So
it kind of like snuck in right around the same time. I can't remember which came first. I'd have to really go and look. And to be honest, I'm just too lazy to bother. Because that's the reality.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but no, she started covering it, at least a year and a half ago, if not longer. And they started covering this 8 months ago. And as you can see, here they are. Right down here where it says pretty chat. Here they have 344 views. All right. 344 views. Then you go to the very next stream. All right. Live. Germ exposes himself. Blah, ha, 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 ha. 4,600 views. All right. And then next thing you know, 3 streams later or whatever. No, 2 streams later, here's Bruce Madskin's special guest. Now, who's in this for the grift? I'm going to be honest with you. Their stream was nothing. 220 views, 355, 266, nothing. They're doing the same thing anyone else is doing who's covering this. They're still growing their site. But the only difference is what are they going to do when this is over? All right, because they're going to go right back down to 200, 300 different views.
Well, they'll never let it be over.
Well, yeah, I don't think they will. But don't you think their chat's going to get tired of this? Like, at some point in time.
I just think the people in their chat are just there. I don't think they,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know why they can stick around. Maybe they're all hard of hearing.
I mean, I stick around for one reason, and everyone knows why I stick around. I have a wonderful time because I'm like thinking of, my next stream. Like, oh, this is going to be good. The kids will like this. But I don't know. I don't know how the rest of them do it over there. But
didn't Megan confront Chili in New York? Chili Castro? Or
yes.
Whatever his name is?
I don't know.
That guy? I don't know who you're talking about, but
I don't know. I've never seen anything of it. Yeah, I miss Chili. He hasn't been around in a while. I don't miss him, but
nobody misses Chili. I did enjoy watching him cry in court, though.
Yeah, well, that's the same with you look at a lot of these people. Look at what is it, Mealtowns Feast or whatever. He doesn't even stream at all, and then he's crying on a stream like, Jeremy Ellis is trying to take away YouTube, and it's all I have. Like, you have 18 years of 1,700 subs. I mean, I would find something else to do.
Well, but if that's your people, you've got your people, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but I'm saying, if you just like streaming, that's great, but don't get yourself in trouble over, 1,700 subs. That's not worth it, I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't be putting myself in a defamation suit for 2,500 subs that I have. I might end up in one. I don't know, because these people are idiots. Because Lisa keeps saying I'm going to get sued, and whatever. But I have a lawyer because Rosin can hook me up, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's how that works.
Because we can use the same one, right?
Well, I don't know about that.
Because I'm going to claim that you brought me into this. I mean, obviously, I'm throwing you immediately under the bus.
Oh, okay. Because, I sleep with my husband, and he's my attorney. I don't know if he'll sleep with you, Jay.
I hope. I don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to be awkward. It's going to be a very awkward conversation.
I don't know. I'm sleeping in the middle of the bed between Roz.
Maybe at the foot of the bed. Maybe you could sleep at
the foot of the bed with Honey and. Okay, we just went to really weird places. Kevin says I just described Stupid Dave. Well, I know. He's so sad now. His channel, that the only thing he had in his life has been taken away from him. I don't know. I would just, go play baseball, or run around the block, do something different, It's a buffet at the, go to the.
Oh dear, what happened?
All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, super stickers. And we missed Dwayne Rapp. See, Star's not around. Dwayne Rapp bailed on us. And no Debbie Baker. She was here earlier, and she didn't make it. So I don't know.
I saw her way early, and then.
Oh, I chatted with her last night at 1 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she's sleeping in.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, I'm so ready, and I'm like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. And I think she forgot about us. So hopefully everything is okay with her. Hopefully everything's okay with Star. I know she'll be fine. But and she should be back.
And Debbie Webb is missing, but somebody said she wasn't feeling well. So
Debbie Webb is missing, and because she's supposed to say hi to everybody and greet everybody, and she's so good at that. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I've noticed a lot of people aren't showing up as being live. That's happened like for the past 3 days. People that I was waiting for them to go live, and then I went and look at the little thing that's supposed to light up, and it's not lit up. But then you scroll down, and sure enough, there they are live.
Yeah, I noticed that on as well the other day, because I was like, man, I thought Shizzy was going live at 7:15, and then I click on him like, well, he's been on for 15 minutes. What's going on? But See you all on the wall at the post office. Yeah, I'm sure.
First stream. Well,
Sure.
well, how about that?
You know,
Thank you.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I saw earlier I mentioned that she was here for the first time giving us a try. Well, you know, now you can like and subscribe and share. Everyone can share on Facebook or Twitter, wherever they go. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm new. Love your live. Well, hey, Nancy, another one. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Nancy.
Stick around. We don't do every show about Volmit. All right.
It's not my show. It is Jay's show. I am executive producer. I get royalties and whatnot.
She's basically my boss. I'm hired talent, and she's kind of
all my content that he just rips off.
But no, on Tuesdays mornings we do members only, and it'll be members only this time. I'm clicking all the buttons. All right, I left 2 open for a reason, and then I got in trouble, and everyone yelled at me. And so,
yes, be careful.
It will be members only this week, and going forward on Tuesdays, where we'll share funny content, and we'll have a morning gripe session with the Grump, and then on Fridays, when I can. On Fridays, we will also do Friday morning wrestling and other things that I find funny, but we will do Tennessee Backyard Wrestling as we go through the anthology of this wonderful, delightful channel that I know extra people have gone over and subbed to them now. So people were giving me...
Did you say wrestling?
Oh, it's wrestling down in Tennessee.
Oh, it's wrestling.
See, in Omaha here, it's just wrestling. But... in Tennessee, it's wrestling.
I wonder if there's like a border where you cross over from it being wrestling to wrestling. Like, is there a town?
There might be, but it's such a wonderful site, because when I was in the chat on Friday, people were sending me stuff like, "Oh my God, they got merch," and I'm like, "Yes, they're like a big deal now." I mean, they got like 9,000 subs, and they've been around for 8 years. But their early material and seeing them grow, it's fun, even though it seems like I'm making fun of them in their early streams. Kind of, they're funny, all right, and I think they know that. But no, they're really good now. So I mean, but we have to go from the growing pains and see where we get to, right? And all the people who watched yesterday saw, they're like, "Oh my God, they have like a crowd of 30 people there now." I'm like, "Yeah, they got a crowd, you know." So it's fun, Rosin. Join me sometime.
Where?
On Friday mornings, sometime when I do Friday morning Tennessee Backyard Wrestling.
So you've done one.
I've done 2. I did a members only, and then they liked it, so I did a Friday morning, and they seem to want me to do a Friday, a weekly Friday stream of wrestling until we get all caught up. So that's where we're at, Rosin. You can join in sometime if you want to watch some wrestling with me. Or
in the backyard?
In the backyard, yeah.
Perfect.
In Tennessee.
Nice. I like it.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining. I am shutting it down. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday today. And don't forget tomorrow, the Giphy Awards at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, where Rosalind Duke will roast the Lori lady and what's the other lady's name? Kay?
Yes, there's Critical K and Lori Vallow, or let's see, there's Kay Marie. I mean, she's has different names everywhere. So yeah, she's a peach. But yeah, she just crawled out from under her rock last week and decided to come at me, bro. So
Okay.
like, oh, sweetie.
Well, I am ready to have a little fun with that. I will be there as well, so it'll be a very huge ordeal.
Thank you, Goosebump. Yeah, it will be a huge ordeal. She went after Natalie first, and so I was like, hold up, wait a minute. No. And then I didn't know who it was, and then all of a sudden I got an announcement that she had added me to some lists. Anyway, we'll cover that tomorrow.
I can't wait. I'm a little clueless about it, but it sounds like it's fun. Just put me up in like the title of the Giphies, so people know that I'm going to be here. It'll be huge then.
It is funny. I hope it's funny. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully I won't, get a lawsuit or anything.
We're all going to be in a lawsuit, so no. What's another one?
What's one more? If you're not in a lawsuit, are you even really trying?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working
come on.
really hard to get into a lawsuit over here. Okay, I have to let you go. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm tired now. I need a nap. I'm old. All right, thank you, everyone.
See you later.
And see you, Rosin.
See you in the tubes. Veteran agitator signing off.
That's right, signing off. Have a good